All right, guys, let's take a look at this another function-related question that deals with function transformations. It says the linear function is graphed on the coordinate grid. Graph the linear function of f of x plus 3. So there's a couple ways to do it. Maybe you can determine what this is, and I didn't include the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. And so maybe what you could determine is it goes up 2 and over 3 to give you 2/3 as the slope, and the intersect is at -2. So one way that you could do it is you could look at the graph and determine what the function is. So then I can go here and type in that function, and there it is. It matches perfectly. So now that it wants to know g of x is f of x plus 3, we literally just type it in, and then these are the points that matter. That's how you're going to do your points and graph your line. Okay? So let's say that you didn't know that. Okay? So then you can just look for patterns. We know it's a linear equation, so to make life easy, I'm going to just say f of x equals x. Or you could say y equals x. It doesn't matter. Okay? Then it says take that equation, y equals x, and add 3 to it. Okay? So now I'm just going to do the same thing I did before. G of x equals f of x plus 3. And then you just look for the pattern. You look at how did these go between one and the other. Well, here, this went up 1, 2, 3. So you can just look at the pattern and move the line up that way. But ideally, you do the slope formula, and then you moved accordingly. Just remember that anytime we add or subtract to move graphs, the slope will stay the same. So if you didn't know how to do the formula, but you notice that the y-intercept went up by 3, then when you draw your line, each one of these points is going to go up by 3, and then you draw your line that way. Okay, so either way, you can either know the formula or you can use the graphing calculator to find the pattern and follow the equation. All right, here's another one. Here it tells us, actually this is nice for us, it gives us the function already, so we can just type that right in. Okay, and then it says j of x equals h of x minus 4, and that's the one that we're graphing. So I'm going to turn off the h of x so I don't get confused, and then I'll kind of look at where are my important points. Well, I have a important point at 1, 0, 1, and I have an important point at 0.50, and you could draw from there. Or if I were you, I would just look for where it matches perfectly. Here it matches perfectly at -2.5, so I know I can have a point like this, and I can use those points to draw my line. Simple as that.